Hi, sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, I can't hear you. What'd you say? All right. Well, I'm not going to go, I'm not going to take too long because there is another team call that Danielle Natoni is hosting, and she's got Joel and Jericho on her call. So I posted in our team page the number, the link, if you want to listen in and hear.
Is it a Zoom call or is it a?
Yeah, it's a Zoom call.
Can you give me that link and I'll write it down real quick?
It's in the team page because you have to just click on it to.
Oh, okay.
It's like mine. It's like long. So I post in the team page. So if you have time, you can just click on it. You can X out on so people don't have to see like camera if you want to just be doing other things. And then she's just going to be asking them questions. They're just going to talk about court of force and things like that. But it's just nice to just hear from them, and hear their words and maybe find different ways to promote court of force. That's a little bit different than what everybody else is doing and different from what, corporate wording and all that fun stuff.
Okay, so real quick, Christina is going to start her page because she wants to get a free summit ticket.
Yeah.
So that is her goal for the next 3 months.
Okay.
So I'm going to be working really hard with her. I signed another working coach today. One of my employees, she's 21, cute, gorgeous. I already think she has 2 to sign up.
Okay.
So what if they sign up in the middle of the month? Do they 3 months from the time they started or what?
Yeah.
So
when they sign up.
So if Christina gets 2 this month and 3 next month and 4 the next month, then she's good. No.
She has to hit Success Club the first 3 months.
So she has 3 weeks to hit Success Club this month.
Yeah.
All right.
It doesn't matter when. It doesn't matter what part of the month. It's just Success Club starters. If you hit a Success Club for the first 3 months, then you get your free ticket to Summit.
Okay.
And that's the only way they do it.
Okay.
As far as like her setting up her like page, I can send her a video that I made. I made when you signed up and like walking you through the steps. I mean, I think she's okay. She probably could figure it out, but
she got it, girl.
She's good. Okay.
She works on a computer. I'm pretty sure. They're young.
Yeah.
Who's on the phone? That might be her.
I don't know. Someone has a Samsung.
Christina, is that you on the phone call?
Or might be Margot.
It's Margot's birthday. I don't think she'll show up.
Oh, that's true. She doesn't. Yeah. Okay.
It's okay. So I'm going to talk while you're doing that. So I have had. I'm on, but I can't hear me. You can't hear me. Cool. We got you, Christina. So I'm going to be working with Christina and Stephanie. I have had my 3-day refresh. I have my tour de force package. Kristen, I am so busy at work. I'm so busy with all my coaches. I cannot find a balance yet. And it's all because my work because it's our busy season.
Yeah.
I used to sit all day, most of the day, and do my business.
Right.
I can't do that no more. So I'm really having a hard time finding a balance.
So sort of like what I had posted on that video, you know, last week. At work, like, do you have like pretty much like the same kind of like time frames like every day at work? Like, do you have like certain breaks? Okay, so you're like me.
Yeah.
So are you writing like every like little menial thing down, whether it's for you or for your coach in some place?
Yeah, I did all that, and I started. I made a list, my coach's list, my client list, and what I need to get done that day. But I'm telling you, I get all my coaches done. I get all my
working backwards. You're working backwards. You have to get you done first, and let everybody else know. Hey, if it's not a major emergency, I will get to you when I have a quick minute. But right now, life is crazy, and I gotta do me first.
Well, I'm still doing my morning stuff.
Right. Those are like habits.
Right. That's just part of
your business. You've got to run your business first because they're not going to help you run the business. Right? So you need to focus on, and I did this too. As soon as I hit diamond, I was like, oh, I've got to help everybody out. I've got to show them these things and that. And then what happened? Yeah, my business started to suffer because I took my eye off of my business because I thought, oh, well, I hit it. I'm good. No, I'm not good. I hit it, but now I got to keep it.
Well, see, and I think too, I've got a lot. My fear has came back, and it's because now I have to learn a whole new.
What do you have to learn? There's nothing different. Just because you're a diamond doesn't mean you're not doing anything different because you're a diamond now. It's the same thing. You're still inviting, you're still training, you're still teaching people how to get started on their meal plan, on their working out, how to get started on the basic Coach Basics stuff. You know, you still can dump them into my Coach Basics. I'm not asking you to like, oh, you got to do it on your own. Cut the umbilical cord, done. Figure it out.
I guess what I need to study more on my computer because I have to really look for my downline but look for the one that shows where everybody is.
Yes.
So I've just been looking on my customers and seeing what leg everybody's on.
Mm-hmm.
So I know there's some things I really need to learn now about the computer. So I guess I'm a little frustrated about that. And then,
but don't focus, but you don't need to, that's not like a huge focus, really, you know what I mean? Like, Kim still messages me, and I know she messages all of her other downline being, hey, did you know so-and-so's going inactive? And I'd be like, really? Oh, crap, I didn't know. You know, there's still moments where I don't check, you know, so it's good, and yes, it's necessary, but it's not like a vital, like your business is going to fail if you don't understand it 100%. Now, when you're like 5, 10-star diamond and you're not checking and don't understand why you have one leg that's heavier than the other, then that's a problem. But I think you're creating things. You're creating things that are bigger than they need to be. You're good. You know what I mean? And when I message you, just like, hey, those are just heads up. Those are not things that I'm trying to say you should know this or you should have been checking up. I just want to make sure, like, just in case, because I want to make sure that you either didn't overlook it or, you know, or maybe you didn't check it that week yet, and so you didn't know that maybe you did go inactive.
Well, I check my online office every morning. I know I have 4 coaches that are going inactive, that are on the board in it, you know. But it's Billy Joe, it's Shane, it's Samantha, and Nakia.
Yeah.
The same 4 every month.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
You know, on a side I can't help them.
And Janine's on there, the lady that wants to be the coach. So I'm going to email her. I'll message her.
Okay.
But that's something I check every day.
Okay.
So go ahead, start the meeting.
I think for you, just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep writing your list and get your, like, must have to get done today to keep your business afloat finished.
Okay.
Then go to everybody else. Or have set business hours where it's, this is the time I'm going to dedicate to my coaches and my clients. This is it. From this time frame to this time frame. So any messages that you've sent me and they're not super like emergencies, I will answer them between 5 and 6 or 5 and 7. You know what I mean? Just pick a time so then, and let everybody know so they know, okay, you know what? Annette has a real job.
Yeah.
You know, she has a busy 9 to 5 job, not even 9 to 5, but, you know, and so when she's off or when she's figured factor at the time, that's where we can either ask the questions or we can expect an answer.
Okay.
And that makes them then really start using your team page or using our team page, you know, to utilize everybody else.
Okay.
So they're not like just constantly, you know, like nagging you like my kids do, you know, where it's like, oh my God, can you ask somebody else? You know, like I can't take it anymore.
Well,
not the only person you could ask.
Yeah, I think I started a mistake when I started answering, but everybody back, right when they, and because I was bored at work, so in the summer I could do that, but now I can't even look at my phone because the snowbirds are here and I'm busy.
So just let your team know that, you know what I mean? And they have to respect that. And yeah, I mean, that's one thing that I learned from Kim. And, you know, and because Danielle told her that, you know, because Danielle, she cannot respond back to you as soon as you message her, you know, she has a bazillion things. So it was always understood that if you don't get a response back fast enough from me, then you need to utilize the team page. That's why it's there. And, you know, somebody might have a better answer, or maybe somebody might have the exact same question.
Right.
You know, so you don't have to be asked 3 different times the same thing.
Right.
So yeah, just let your coaches know and figure out a time that works for you, so then you're less stressed and that you know, okay, at this time, let's see what everybody needs, what questions do they still need answered, and you know, our bird isn't, you know, completely stressed out and fried.
Okay, so now my big reason why I'm so freaked out. Kim invited me to join the Bling Bling group.
Yes.
You guys read a book every month?
We just started, yeah. We just started this trend that we read. That was like the leadership book. So, but we're assigned, like we choose which chapters to read and share about. And they're all audiobooks. They're not like books that you have to read, you know? And so.
Oh, so they are audiobooks?
Yeah. She's choosing like these popular books, you know, Grit, Leadership. Oh, of course.
Okay.
That's how most of the ladies are listening to. Kim Weisenberg, she's doing it on Audible. Vicky's doing it Audible. I mean, well, Tanya hated the book, and I think she was doing it on Audible. Yeah, I mean, we choose popular books that have the option to be an Audible book, because Kim knows not everyone is like her and like me who actually like the paper pages. So no stress. You're fine. We've been sort of lax on this last book, and we haven't even agreed on what the next book is, so we'll get our shit together.
Okay. Well, I'm not posting on the All-In group. I'm doing what I'm doing. I look at it every day, but you know, that's just another extra.
Exactly.
For me to do.
Oh, he's just making faces like. So annoying. But yeah, I don't either. I'm only posting in Kim's coaches only Court of Force group, and that's it.
Okay.
As far as Pittsburgh Empire, that's the only one I'm posting in. Okay, say hi. Can you say hi, Annette?
Hi, Annette.
Hi, cutie bug.
Hi. Hi.
Okay. So how our challenge group is going to be, and it's going to be very similar. Did you go somewhere else? It's going to be very similar to how Kim talked about on the team call last week. I'm still going to obviously have that team spirit on the My Challenge tracker because it's still going to be the month of November. And I just figured that would just make it easier than creating a different group on My Challenge tracker. So it's not going to change. Whatever month we're in, that's the group that we're using for My Challenge tracker.
Okay.
So we've got that's already set. Just everyone keep doing what they're doing.
That was my question. Are we using the same challenge tracker?
Yes, we're going to use that same one. So of course, you know, since it'll move over into December, once December starts, then it'll be like the knockout. No, it'll be knockout. I won't obviously say November, but I'll just say knockout something or whatever.
Okay.
So each month I will have one. I'm not going to have one based on like the dates of the challenge.
So knockout before the new year.
Maybe I should change it. Yeah, I'll change the name, and on the Facebook group too. I'll change it. So that's how it's going to work. Where we're just gonna. I think I'm just going to keep that same group on the Facebook one, and if I want to change the name, I'll change the name like you did. So that'll just be the one we do for the end of the year. And I like what you did.
I think that's easier.
Yeah.
That's easier because now I don't have a million challenge groups.
Exactly.
All of us are in one big ass group.
Yeah.
And momentum, I tell you, Kristen, when I heard it at Summit, it clicked. And my group is so strong, and I'm creating coaches just by them talking to each other and supporting each other. It's giving them confidence, which in turn, I get what those girls were saying at Summit. I have one of the strongest challenge groups that I'm amazed. They motivate me.
And it's funny, for me, I'm like the opposite because I change groups every single month on Facebook. And like my challenge tracker, everyone does so much better on the challenge tracker than they do on Facebook. So yeah, I'm just gonna, it's just easier so I don't forget, did I add somebody who wanted to be in a group and didn't, and blah, 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 and where's the new group and all this crap.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna keep this one, and I'll just keep changing the name. So
and we'll just keep adding new clients to it. So Christina, so I hope you heard that. So after this phone call, I will talk to you person to person.
Yeah. What was it? So pretty much I wanted to sort of talk about how we can end the fourth quarter. And even though, our challenge packs, Quarter Force, Country Heat, and both 21 Day Fix and Fix Extreme. And, you had a great, plan, and you did a wonderful job. And I sort of piggybacked a little bit on it, was doing one of each of those workouts, last week, because I was in between. And so my challenge group that I'm participating in, we started this week, so I'm all Quarter Force now. But I think it was good, and even maybe like on your rest day, do like a Country Heat, because that's fun. It's not like majorly intense, But I wrote down like all the different workout programs that we have and how and what type of people you can be attracting. So like clearly size is like the former dancer,
right?
Is where you can promote it as. So if you come across somebody who either on their news feed, is posting videos about dance, or they're a former dancer, talk about that, like, oh, wouldn't it be great, to tap back into, the good old days of dancing and blah, 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 feeling like a backup dancer. So those are the people you're going to hit with size, not the people with 2 left feet.
Right.
They're going to make it. They're going to hate it. And then 22-minute hardcore, clearly veterans,
right.
Those that are currently in the military, because that's very similar to their, now I forgot what it's called, their daily PT, so they've got that, and, uses really minimal equipment that they would have, even if they were, overseas or not. What do you want? You have to use your words. I don't have any more Cheetos. You can have chips.
No, barbecue chips.
Okay, barbecue chips. Insanity, max 30, and then both Asylum, volume 1 and 2. Obviously, those are going to be, you know, more athletes, former track and field, and football players. So if you know someone in high school, you know, or even like a middle schooler, you know, who's doing track and field or football, wants to get on the football team, these are the kinds of moves that are going to help them with their agility and speed and cardio all at once. They don't have to run. And then body beast and hammer and chisel, we all know who that's going to be for.
Right, right.
Not going to be for the little twiggy. I mean, it could be for the twiggy who wants to, like, get some muscles, but that's probably not going to be their first workout program that they choose. Nor is it going to be someone, obviously, who it's their very first time working out. Okay, hurry up. Let's go get your chips really quick. 21 Day Fix, you know, the group are those who are just getting into working out. Or they haven't in a long time.
I disagree with that.
You think?
Well, I disagree because, well, go ahead, get him chips, and I'm writing it down.
So I say that for those people who, like, are afraid to, like, the ones that who use excuses, oh, I can't do that, or I can't do that, or I can't do a jump, or, you know what I mean? Like,
now,
it depends on the personality.
Right, but I think 21 days, I think if you are overweight,
yeah,
and if you are never done a workout, I think the first step, I would recommend Country Heat.
True, yeah.
And then after they do like 3 rounds of Country Heat,
yeah,
then I would put them to 21 Day Fix. Because, Kristen, I had a heck of a time. I hated it. I hated every minute of it. I was too heavy. It hurt my body. And you know me, at that time, I was working out hard. I would rather do Insanity than 21 Day Fix.
okay.
But that's because it was really hard on my knees.
Go get a bowl. You need to listen to my directions. So let me rephrase it then. 21 Day Fix. So those are not brand new to working out, but those who are just out of shape. They're not overweight, but they're out of shape, and they need to get back into a new routine.
Mommy.
Yeah.
That's a better description.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Because Country Heat, I lost all my body tone, all my muscle. I mean, they're still there, but I'm telling you, Country Heat's for the beginner and overweight. Christina, I can't type while I'm writing, sorry. But I know you're here and I'm reading your messages.
Okay, sorry. God, my kids just ruined my office. I hate this couch. Oh. Okay. Now I have someplace to walk. Jesus. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So, right, Country Heat. Right, they're just getting started on trying to get active, moving, just learning how exercise can be fun.
Yes.
That doesn't have to be all burpees and push-ups and tuck jumps.
Right. Right.
Not every fit person likes those things.
Right. Dude, I was so glad to be doing them burpees. I was like, oh man, I'm so sore, man. But 2 months of not working out at all, just dancing, no. I hate it.
Yeah.
It's like I'm so pumped, and I didn't like the first video of Coeur de Force.
You don't like it on this feed?
I'm like, oh, I don't like it. No, the first 2 that were on the sneak peek.
Yeah, and that's MMA Speed.
Yeah, I didn't like either one, but the one I did this morning,
Yeah.
oh my God, I was like, yeah, there it is, there it is.
Yeah, I think you did MMA Shred. Yeah, I did Dynamic Strength today because it's I'm doing the deluxe 30-day schedule.
Right.
So yeah, so it goes on like one day is like the boxing part and the other one is like a strength or plyometric thing. Everyone's talking about the dynamic strength and it got me like reinvigorated to start doing my moves of the days again because I don't even remember the last time I did a move of the day. It has been a long time.
I think mine stopped when it got really hot outside. I quit.
So I'm like, all right, I like these and like they're really good. So I'm super excited. I did MMA Shred Saturday and I was a freaking sweaty, snotty mess. Like it was ridiculous. All weekend I was sore. So like I'm really excited. I've been Googling a lot of the test group progress pictures. Awesome. Like 30 days, but then the difference between 30 and 60.
I know.
And then to go to 90, like it's just like your body kicked into high gear. So that's what
I'm excited. I'm real excited because when I started combat, I remember in 3 months I went from, my shoulders were ripped, my arms were ripped.
I missed that. I missed that look I used to have where I was just like, I was just casually holding the phone, taking a selfie, and I was like, oh, where's that? I don't have it.
I know. Where's your diamond? Yeah.
No, I don't know. It's barely there. But I'll get it. We will get it. And then really trying to get people into that 3-week yoga retreat. So that 3-week yoga retreat is so anybody who gets that Beachbody on demand, that's like another upsell to really show them, you know what, this is a great addition. You don't have to do it, every single day, but say you have like your recovery day or your weekend, that's a great time just to do one of the workouts there because it just helps you really. It's not even so much about the yoga part. Like what I loved is them talking and stuff. It really did. It helped me be more in the moment, centered, focus on. I mean, I always talk about breathing, and that's just because when I teach, I tell everyone to breathe. Right. But more like doing everything more with intent. Like there is a purpose. It's not like just cram and get through the workout just so we can say it's done and then just die. Right. Actually be in that process, be in that moment and sort of recognize like those, we recognize the milestones we have as a business or the milestones we have, weight-wise or reaching our goals. But throughout the workout, I think a lot of times we don't notice like, you know what? Like Max 30 did because we had to write down like our max time. And so then we recognized how each time we got better. I think the same thing when I was going through yoga retreat was that it reminded us to pay attention that today you might be a little bit tighter, tomorrow you might be able to get this a little bit better, and to be able to recognize and praise that while you're doing it. Because when you finish it, it's like I sort of have like amnesia. Like I forgot completely what moves we had to do, how many I did, if I sucked at one or I didn't do well. Like I don't remember anymore. It's just a blur. It's like those videos that people record, like super fast.
Right.
That's what I remember in my mind. I'm like, I have no effing clue like what moves I just did or whether one was good or bad. I don't know. So that one I think is really awesome that it's for those who have never done yoga, if they were intimidated, they felt like they thought that yoga was just not for them, or for people who are experienced, it gets them back to the basics.
Okay.
I really like that because a lot of times, it talks about form, and form is so important, I mean, even if you don't like yoga, that's fine, but we still have to do plank. A lot of times in all of our other programs, we start plank with our push-ups, we start plank with tricep stuff, like if you don't really get that right off the bat, then there's really no point in doing the move because you're not actually activating those required muscles. And then the last one is like P90X3. I love that one. 3. Nobody else knows that there's a P90X2.
Yeah.
And if you know that there's P90X, usually you didn't finish it, and you sure as hell don't want to do it again.
Right. That's me.
So, right? I have all of them. I don't even think I got through halfway through P90X2, and neither did I do with P90X. P90X3, I got through it, but I still did not love all of them. So those ones, again, you have to love Tony. You have to have been familiar with Tony, and you want to get done in 30 minutes. So usually that's more people who are already in Beachbody Society, or if they're a guy.
Yeah, because if they start with Shanti, they hate Tony.
Yeah, it's hard. It is hard.
Yeah.
I appreciate Tony now in different ways, but yeah, at the beginning, I was like, oh dear Lord, shut this clown up, and how about you die with me? Because you're just talking and walking around. You haven't done anything. Yeah, so those I just wanted to break down, like, the most common ones that we sell. We don't really, because you're not really going to sell T25 because that's on demand. You're not really going to sell PIO specifically because that's on demand now. And same thing with 21-day fix, but you can at least talk about those ones. PIO is a little bit harder to talk about. People are not really familiar with Pilates, and they're familiar with yoga, and they're like, well, I don't really want to do the two.
Right.
So it's easier if they're already part of on demand and you have them do a sneak peek or you check it out. That's how you're going to get them to do that one. I'm trying to think if there's any other one that's not really.
I put Body Beast with hammer and chisel.
Yes. Yeah. So those are just people who just die hard, love to lift weights.
Right.
And, so if they're like on a budget crunch and they need to get rid of their gym membership, hey, I got this one for you. You know what I mean? Or, hey, if they want to keep their gym membership, awesome. But why waste money on a trainer? Why not, invest your hard-earned money on these trainers who are successful, who are going to get you the results? Never know Joe Schmo at your gym if he's really going to give you the results. And you're not going to be with him every single day you work out.
Right.
So that's just that was my experience. I've had trainers before, and they're great. It's not that they're not, but for the amount of money, it's a lot of money.
Yeah, I had a trainer for the first year of my fitness journey, but she was my employee, and I talked her into going to her license to be personal trainer, and she trained me a year after she got her license.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
But then when I quit training with her every day, then I gained weight because I didn't want to do it alone.
Right, exactly. So that's where it's
a bad habit.
Yeah, so that's where, that transition. Oh, you don't need a trainer. You've got these celebrity trainers who are the experts in their field. And then to have that daily support, you got us. You got our challenge group, And everything is turning virtual. So that's another hard part. And I know Margot sort of struggles with that, but that's the way things are going, Everything is virtual. We're not going to be so much always face to face. So that's just how your business is going to grow. Like your challenge groups, you have to get people used to being in a virtual environment.
Right.
I'm not expecting everyone to completely not talk, obviously, face-to-face and with their prospects and their clients and future coaches, but know that when you do talk to someone, you have to have the know-how for social media, for the basic, taking a selfie and posting. And eventually we can teach them how to make a video. But the basic is just taking a picture of yourself and posting it, and navigating Facebook or email, And that's just vital because, we're eventually going to phase out DVDs,
I hate that.
I know, but we're going to, I don't know if it's going to be like, in a year or whatever, but that is why they're building so much content on demand. Why we've got the Fixate cooking show on there, why, they end up having that that reality show, the 20s, and I'm super excited for Megan, who won, because she's awesome. I already friended her on Facebook and everything like that, and she's more legit. I did her workout that she had on the reality show.
Uh-huh.
It was good. It was called Pyromax, so it was like she works on like a pyramid, and you're maxing out. And so then when we had to go down, we had to reverse, go back down the pyramid. Then she implemented called Power 5. So it's like a power move, or like, burnout, like Shanti does. So whenever she says Power 5, whatever move you're doing, you have to do that move 5 times, like to your max, and completely burn out. So I liked it. I was like, okay, it's similar. I can compare her to Tony. I can compare her to Shanti, but she still, has her own little flair or whatever.
Right.
That's what really got her the most votes and everything like that. Because there's one girl who's trying to do like bar workout. I'm like, honey, we already tried yoga booty ballet. It was not a major like success. So that's not going to work, because now you're only focusing on women. Not really, not only. So it's going to be a very small percentage of men wanting to do bar.
Right.
And then I couldn't stand the one guy who kept referring to the women as like baby doll. I have no words for that. So. Right. And then some of the others was just the personality and the way they were on camera. You could tell they needed a lot more practice.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm super excited to have her join the team. So that's going to be exciting. I know, obviously, 2017 we'll have something like that.
Probably at Summit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that gives her 6 or 8 months or what. I don't know, but that show, was it live?
No, it was pre-recorded. I mean, the last part was live.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's already been like a month. She's, so that could be enough time maybe that would be enough time to develop it, hopefully.
Right.
And then they'll tell it, they won't release it at Summit, but it'll be like quarter force. They'll tell us about it, and then they'll release it like 6 months later.
Right.
So yeah. Other than that, that's really all I wanted to talk about, was just, make sure everyone knew that the challenge group, yes, it's starting on the 21st, and I've already scheduled a bunch of posts, and it's all just sort of prepping everyone, getting everyone ready, just their mindset ready, and having everyone already have their meal plan set and ready to go. So as soon as Thanksgiving is over, that Monday, that is when I want everyone to, even if you've already started, I mean, that's fine. It's not so much for our coaches, it's more for our potential people that are coming in.
Right, for more of our brand new people.
Exactly, more brand new people and our clients. That's when we're officially going to start and really, ramp it up and create that that culture and that momentum.
Yeah, so that's what I told. Oh, that's what I told Stephanie, that we're starting on the 21st. She's all excited, and her boyfriend's going to do it with her.
Oh, yay! Awesome. So yeah, that's just because like I already started yesterday, but I'm probably going to just do 2 rounds of this anyways, just finish off the year with quarter force. And then, or I might do the hybrid actually, the second month. They have a hybrid schedule as well. So I might just do that, which is sort of fun because the hybrid takes on a day. Some of the days you have to double up. And so you'll do quarter force, but then you will also use a workout program that's already on demand. So
yeah.
I like that. That's how they're trying to push on demand. Hold on one second. I think my kid picked himself out. Open the door. You cannot do that. Why do you do that every week? That's mean. That is a mean brother.
Did he lock him out again?
Yes, and he's staying right there like.
Oh, no.
Little shit. It's all right. He'll be getting it. He's going to get a little punishment in a second.
But so that's all I had too.
Okay. Yeah, and then another thing. Do you drink Energize still every day?
No, I haven't bought it, but I know I want to now that because in Country Heat, I didn't need it.
Yeah.
But now, oh man, I have not wanted to wake up the last 2 mornings, but I'm going to order it here soon, but I'm going to order it on Ron's account.
Okay. Yeah. Because I was just going to say, that was another thing that, we had talked about on the call last week with Kim was there's a lot of things like we overlook and we don't talk about what we actually do. Those kinds of things, how we make our shake, the supplements that we use, or, the ingredients that are in Shakeology. I know Sarah Cook posted just earlier tonight that she had a second shake. No, it wasn't her. No, it wasn't her. It was Mindy Horde had posted that she showed a picture of like her empty shaker cup. She just had, her shake, which is equivalent to like 7 salads. I don't know if that's really true, but, so can't feel guilty about that. She just wanted a little something sweet.
Right.
So things like those kinds of moments, like if I know my husband uses focused energy, so I need to do a post on that, and how that helps him with his ADHD and focus. And since we don't want to, he's against, medication. This is the natural non-medication route that we're going.
Right.
To make him as efficient as possible. And then when he comes home, he's useless and nothing. But I think that's on purpose. I think that's just learned behavior.
Right. I'm doing one on 3-day refresh because I'm going to do it the day after Thanksgiving, and I'm ordering one for the day after Christmas.
Okay.
So
you should do an event. That's something you haven't done, and I need to show everybody how to do that. How to create an event, how to then share it on your Fit page, and then you share it on your personal page. That's just another way of attracting new people.
Okay.
Because you make it public. So there are people who are on YouTube, who are on Facebook, who are typing in, like 3-day refresh group, and then boop, pop, look, you have an event going. And then they click and like, oh, I want to go to it, or I want to see what they're about. So like Mindy Horde, she's like the woman who creates events. She creates an event for every single team call on her Fit page. Like there are some months where it's like she is on it every single week. She's got an event for her team calls. So it's pretty cool. She's consistent. She always has an event for her coach sneak peek. She's doing one for a 3-day refresh. She's doing it the day after. She's doing it after Thanksgiving as well. So check out how she does it, how she words it. I really have learned a lot from how she does her events.
Okay.
She's just consistent.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's just what I need to learn how to be a little better on being more consistent. And that's just me moving away and not being so reliant on my coach and now owning it and figuring it out. So I'm getting there. I'm working on it. I'm getting there, but we will, we need to also remember that we're doing that 5-day coach sneak peek at the end of November, that last week. So that's going to be a little, so we can always change it. That's a 5-day sneak peek. Remember?
No.
Sneak peek into coaching. So I have it on the team calendar.
Oh, yes, yes.
I can always change it if that's just too much, since it's right after Thanksgiving and then we're officially starting our working out. We can always bump it, to the second week of December. So
okay.
I'll pose that question out to the team as well and ask them, would that be easier? I think it would be easier. People will be a little bit more focused.
Yeah.
So that would be like what, December? So that would be December 5th. I'm just writing it down.
Okay.
That would be December 5th. So I think the next thing as far as team call topics is, like how to create an event from your Fit page, because it's very different creating an event from your personal page.
Okay.
We want now everything to be coming from our Fit page. and we can always share it onto our personal page.
Okay.
Or we can like it as ourself and say we're going. So it's like we're a participant in our own event.
Okay.
But that's definitely something that I need to show you guys. So we'll do that on the next team call. And what else? There was something else I wanted to teach you guys how to do. I don't know. It'll come to me. If there is something specific that you guys need as well, like I've said, Annette does it all the time, but not all the time. But
yes, I do. Yes, I
it doesn't come out like that way. But when
I didn't take it that way.
I know how to do it, then I know always she doesn't hold back and she asks me how to do it, and usually I end up either making it into a team call or just create a video and I post it up for everybody. So if there is something aside from our Coach Basics that I haven't addressed, or just the daily workings of things, let me know. Oh, did you send Christine the scripting?
No.
Okay.
Because I can't find mine.
Okay, so then I will send her.
She needs the discount scripting?
Yes. So it's like the 8-step, script that includes the discount at the end. I should just post that in the Coach Basics.
Yeah, and she needs your video on how to do her fit page. Oh, wait, we'll ask her. Christina, do you need help on getting your fit page up? Do you want to watch a video about it?
I can just post it in the Coach Basics as well.
Yeah.
I should just
She's there every morning.
Yeah, I'll just put
She
videos.
said yes, that would be great.
Okay, so
Thumbs up.
setting a fit page. Okay, so I'll just go through a lot of my YouTube videos, and if there's any like basic team trainings, then I'll just share it on the Coach Basics group. But then I'll also go ahead and share my YouTube channel because I'm always adding. So if anybody ever wants to know, or if they want to check out the past team calls, they're in tabs. And same thing for like the 14-day jumpstart. I mean, they can always refer back to but it is all in a folder, separated, if they want to go back and listen to them.
Okay, and I emptied all my 126 pick, post, play workout videos on YouTube. Now I don't have any more, and my motivational quotes.
Oh,
so I cleared up a lot of space on my phone.
That's good. That's good because you want that, because people use YouTube so much and they search, so you'll come up. You know, some of those things will start coming up as well.
Good.
And you can always rely back onto them. You know what I mean? Like that's what some coaches do, like their moves of the days. I know a coach when she was pregnant, she kept her moves of the days, but she just referred to like a year ago. And would share those videos because clearly she's not doing a move of the day pregnant.
Right.
She can still motivate. She can still show that obviously while the rest of you are not pregnant, here's a move I suggest that worked for me, 6 months ago.
Right.
So it's always, you don't have to always recreate the wheel, so if you don't have a move of the day, start, use your library, use your past ones. And I need to do that too. I just don't like some of them. I'm like, oh God, I either talk too much or like, you couldn't even see the move because the kid got in the way. I'm like, I don't want to post that again.
Yeah, and now that I got a truck, I could start doing my moves at the gas station.
Oh God.
But you know what? I got so many likes from them.
I know, but you just roast me out every time I see you. I'm like, please, did you wash your hands? Did you wear gloves? Or bring your own little exercise mat just so you... I know that's going to make you look even more weird, but I'm just like, oh no, she's touching the crowd.
I was putting down napkins.
Okay. Well, as long as there's a barrier.
Okay.
Then okay, yes. But yeah, you should do those. I mean, you shared the, you know, your turkey neck one, that video, because that was awesome. I remember that was like, they're like, that's genius. Everybody loves that. So yeah, it's just going back to reevaluating, checking and seeing what worked, and doing it, you know, because not everybody is going to remember, hey, she already did that. You know, you've got a lot more new eyeballs watching you. So they're not going to know that you just reused a topic already or reused a video. It's okay. And that's also part of you, your message, your brand, who you are. So yes, you're going to have to be repeating some of these things. You're going to have to repeat your story, repeat how you got started, repeat your first program, what went on during your first program. And I think that's something that's key for you and for me too. I'm trying to do that as well. Reminding people, like yesterday, you know, I did a post, you know, about, you know, I'm not a victim, but I'm a survivor, you know, because it was just like a topic that came up, and, you know, so I'm like, well, I need to say something because I don't like saying that I was a victim.
Right.
You know, that's still then giving that other person power. No, I'm a survivor because I'm not still like, oh, sad and depressed and like all that crap, you know. I have moments, but no, like, hell, I have changed and I have made a life of myself that has nothing to do with what happened to me. So I am a survivor. And so I feel like I needed to remind people that I don't have to tell them the whole story.
Right.
Get it? They read between the lines what that meant, you know, with the words and stuff. So I think same thing like for you, you know, you can remind people that, you know, some people say they have an inner fat girl. I used to be the fat girl, you know, like you have to remind people that what they see now is not what you always walked around as.
Right.
Like I was not always the girl with the tons of tattoos. I was not always the girl that could walk around with no makeup on and be completely confident and have like a freaking pimple coming up here, you know? No, I used to be the one that would pack on tons and tons of makeup and be always done up and make everybody think that I was happy and everything was great and it's perfect. And really, shit. You know, I was eating like a bag of like a whole box of Twinkies and like smoking like half a pack of cigarettes a day. No, that's not true. So reminding people where you started, that everyone has a starting point and what you see now wasn't easy. And that it didn't just happen like that. Like I did that today where, you know, I'm on day 2 and I'm back on track. I'm feeling good. I'm starting to see little baby abs, but that didn't just happen overnight. That's 2.5 years.
Right.
Finally deciding enough is enough. You need to be happy in your own skin. Enjoy who you are. Live a happier life and learn that the shit that you're eating is not giving you what you want. So you've got to figure it out. Change has to happen.
Right.
So I think, you know, that's more where when I talk about your brand is just like rewording your story over and over, you know, because sometimes, yeah, you've got the same person listening to you, but sometimes they have to hear it 3, 4, 5, 10, 100 times before finally it sinks in and they're like, okay, shit, I'm ready. Enough of the excuses. You know, like I did with my post, you know, when I recognized you, it was like, it took a year. It took one whole freaking year. You know, how many times in 1 year does it take you to keep telling somebody, you've got it, you know, I totally believe in you. You already have it within yourself.
Right.
So you have to hear your story over and over again. And I think that's what we're missing. And I'm missing too. I need to share that more often, not once in a blue moon.
Right.
You know, I always joke like how the fat girl in me because I talk about food because I do. Everybody knows that I love food. But I'm trying to tell people like, hey, you can still love food. It's just, you may not see yourself in the mirror that you want to see if you keep loving food the way you do.
Right.
So yeah, it's just finding that balance and figuring out what are the basics, bullet points of your story.
Right.
And trying to find a way to fit that in to your posts, whether it's once a week, twice a week. It doesn't have to be a lot.
Right.
You know, it's just, again, it's like that little breadcrumbing, just that little nudge, reminding, poking people. Remember, like, this is going to struggle. Remember when I used to throw my food away? Like, remember, I'm not perfect. Like, just those little, like what our kids do. Poke, constant. That's what we need to do, because those ones I think are more effective than our big motivational ones and our motivational quotes and our progress photos. You know, they want to know our failures and where we started. Remind them that we started right where they were. Clueless, unhappy with what they saw, and struggling.
Right.
And it's possible. No matter what shape or size or whatever you start off with and where you end up with, it's possible. So yeah. All right.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm gonna upload this tonight, and then I will add some more videos in the Coach Basics, and I will officially then change the sneak peek to December 5th, because that just makes more sense, and it'll help us in December, because we'll have maybe we'll have a new challenge pack promotions. I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Let me know if you guys need anything, and make sure that your coaches are at least liking, thumbs up in the Coach Basics group, so that we can keep track of who actually has done each of the days. So it's already day 9 or 10 or something. So you don't have to go back all the way to number 1, but just in a post, just be like, yep, I've already completed all the days so far, just so that we know, and we can keep track.
For the team spirit?
No, for the Coach Basics training.
Oh, okay.
I just want to know that, okay, I can tell they've seen it, but did they actually watch the videos? Did they actually click the links? I uploaded a ton of documents on there.
Right. I know Pamela is on it.
Yeah.
Margot's really watching everything now.
Okay.
So, and I think Christina's watching.
Right, so I just added her.
I don't know about Janine.
Okay. That's
but
fine.
I'll ask her.
Yeah, and my coach, Lori, she said she was behind a few days, so she's back on track. So
all 9 days are done by Christina.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't be afraid, Christina, to nudge everybody else. Like, where are you all at? Because that's what we need. It's like healthy competition, but helping to motivate one another. That I don't want everyone to be anonymous and just do their own thing behind this computer.
Right.
I need everyone to help motivate, whether it's me or maybe it's better that it's an equal, a newbie. It just helps in general. It really helps that camaraderie and the whole community and having us close. And that's something I really, really want us is to be close. That, yes, we want each other to do better, but I don't want it to be a malicious competition.
Right.
I want each other to boost each other. It's like, oh, well, Christina got it. She's new, so I better get my ass in gear because I want to do it too. That kind of an idea. So,
right.
Other than that, I don't really have anything else, and I'm gonna let you guys go. If you want to join Danielle's group, it's on the team page. The link, just click on it, and you can mute yourself again and just listen. But Joel and Jericho from Core to Force are going to be talking, so it'll be really good. So
okay, I'm going to get on it.
Okay, sounds good.
Good night.
Have a good night.